Joining me now in this telecast is also Lenka White. Lenka, welcome back to India today. It's been quite a few days since we've had a conversation. So today is going to be a big day. Let's first talk about the legal victory that has come in for Donald Trump. He must have got a good boost specifically for Colorado, where he hopes he has enough audience. And all of this can add to the Super Tuesday now.
Yes, definitely. Hi, it's great to see you again. Definitely, it's a big deal. And Donald Trump had a speech today, and he sort of celebrated the decision of the Supreme Court, because I suppose he actually didn't expect it either, because everyone was in a way surprised that finally, after such a long time, something could work out in favor of Trump. It was really a big surprise for many. Sorry.
Go ahead, Lenka. Finish your point.
Yeah, it was surprise for many, and I believe it was unexpected that especially all of the 9 judges were in favor, that it was a unanimous decision. This is an important point because even the judges, some of the judges are appointed by Democratic president, so that it was unanimous is a big deal.
That's actually a good point, because the fact that this was a unanimous decision coming from the court, that clearly shows that at least legally the situation may just be not as bad as earlier it was perceived for Donald Trump. Rohit, I come to you. Donald Trump, 77 years of age, Biden, 81. America clearly proving that you're never too old to lead, at least to campaign when it comes to audience. Is Nikki Haley or other candidates, do you think, banking on that if the people or the voters in America would want a younger candidate? Do you think that is really a problem or an issue right now for American politics, or they'll go for Biden or Trump if required? They think that's the leader that needs to lead them.
Nikki Haley's rally right now. Actually,
Lenka, let Rohit.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rohit, do you want to take that question?
Sure. I wasn't sure if you were asking. No. I think I think your choices are pretty clear. I think unless there is a court decision that comes, especially for Donald Trump, or if there is a health scare for President Biden, I think these are 2 nominees that Americans will have to choose from. And again, the polls have been really awful. When people have been asked if these are the candidates people wanted to vote, I think overwhelming 67% of Americans do not want to vote for any of them. So, but these are the candidates we have, and these are the people we fortunately people have to vote for, and we'll see. Whoever wins, it's going to be a very, very interesting next 4 years.
Lenka, so I'll take one of those final questions to you, because this is increasingly a polarized world, and definitely for Democrats and Republicans, that divide has been very clear on several issues as well, specifically for United States of America. How do you think Donald Trump is going to push against Biden or the Democrats? Because he's constantly said that if I'm being stopped, it's because of the opponents, it's because of the government, it's because of Biden.
I think Donald Trump is having right now a big focus, which is immigration and which is economic. And as we know right now, like the priorities of American voters is actually the immigration and then inflation, the economics. So he's having a big 2 topics, which everyone is affected by. We hear in television every day about the killings of the innocent people, by killings by illegal immigrants. So I think that Trump has a strong win in this case, because he's really hawkish on this, and the Democrats are not. Even though Biden just went to the U.S.-Mexico border like 3 days ago, he still went to a point where there are almost no illegal immigrants at all. It didn't make much sense, and he did nothing so far. So, he's really not in advance, I would say, on these 2 major topics of the voter.
So illegal immigration is going to be a big issue. Lenka, I want to also ask you, I remember the last time we were having these conversations was when either there was a Russia-Ukraine war, or it was the Israel-Gaza war right now. That America had taken a very clear position on that, while India had maintained its distance. Do you think these issues of war are currently an election topic? Biden has spoken on that, or do you think that's still on the periphery, on the sidelines? It's what is of domestic politics, interests like illegal immigration for that matter. Do you think for American voters that will be the highlight to decide possibly if they want Biden or Trump?
That's actually a great question. I sometimes ask the people, like, how much do you care actually about the foreign policy? And I think it's usually like the 4th or 3rd priority. Definitely not the first one, I would personally think, only for the foreigners. Like, for example, Nikki Haley is more hawkish. And today, during her rally, there were 10 anti-Israel protesters, 10 pro-Palestinian protesters shouting out during her rally separately. It was a big interruption. You know, and as we know, Trump, for example, he is more in favor of ending the wars, which many of his voters enjoy, that he doesn't want to send money to Ukraine. He doesn't want to be sending troops to Israel. You know, he just wants to end all of this and have peace. So I think it's a great bonus for those who already decided for them, in my personal view.
Appreciate you joining us, Lenka White and Rohit Sharma. So we'll be looking forward to the Super Tuesday. And can Donald Trump, despite all the hassles against him, actually rise to govern USA again? Or will it be Biden or a fresh face for USA politics? Thank you for joining us.